Alright, what's up guys? We are back. Just left off last night in Cornelia. I guess the Bahamutian army is started to do their first conquest of Cornelia. Alright, Justin, you're here. I want to show you this. So this is, you can't tell from the theme right now, but you'll be able to see from the castle. So this is their reimagining of Cornelia from Final Fantasy 1, man. I'm really stoked with the all-out design that they did, and I want to show you something really, really cool here. Something that I found to be really, really interesting is, once again, if the music was actually correct, it would be a lot cooler. So they have this, man, in Princess Sarah's audience chamber. They have that, and I was stoked when I first saw that. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. So. Of course, the game opens with that too, with Lon and Rain overlooking Cornelia like that too. So when I saw that glass panel along with like the music and stuff like that, it was really, really cool, and a nice little nostalgia trip to a game that I didn't even play until I actually got it on the Wii. There was a short time where you could choose one of many, it was like some 50 games for Wii, and you got one for free. And none of the games were really appealing to me, and I saw that Final Fantasy was on there. It was the original, like, NES one, and it even, like, to the point where the translations was off in a lot of it, and it used orbs instead of crystals, too. So that was my first experience with it. I was a lot older, I still played the hell out of it, and that was definitely one of the biggest scenes in that game, is the one overlooking Cornelia after the bridge incident and all that stuff. Alright, so I guess they straight Minecrafted it. They really did make it close to camp. Alright, we got the Brexit Pioneers against the Ramoners. Got ourselves a save point and teleportation zone. Kinda nice. Oh, okay. Oh. Dang, what a lag! Gave us eye drops and let us know that blindness will be in effect here. We're pretty magic based, especially Lon. So we'll be good. We'll be good for now. I believe it said we actually can't catch anything in this zone until the boss is killed. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, so we also got Protect on the Mandy. Oh wow, they could defend now. That's new. Okay, so they are still resistant to fire. Looks like magic's gonna be the way to go here. For Rain's Channel Element Earth, I think it actually does magic damage. I'm not for certain. Okay, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Alright, that one should succumb to poison really quick here, so we don't really have to worry about him. A little bit faster. Cool. Not too shabby. I guess we could start using the Shiva thing, the Bablis? Well, first off, I want to see if we got any of the okay, never mind. We just still got the same Libra ones. You know what? No, we'll keep Mr. Mandy. The most important thing to me right now is fulfilling Lon's stacks, so that way I'll be able to make him large, medium, small. What the? I know we have a few of the secret items too, like the director's notes and I guess the girl's diary entries. Another one. Cool. Alright, so we got 3 Mandys here. We already have enough of these things. Still kind of cool though to see them in their non-Final Fantasy XI form. Yeah, it's turn-based, and I'll try and show you a little bit of the strategy behind it. So you could fight as a team of up to. You could fight of a team up to like, I guess 6 even, man. And yeah, it's kind of I could see it kind of like that. Yeah. So anyways, the strategy lies in this thing called the stack setup. So it works kind of like a Pokemon game, but instead with Final Fantasy creatures. So you catch them after using their weaknesses, and you can add them to your squad. Every single monster has an S, M, or L, and you have to just do it in that reverse order. So like large, bottom, medium, and then small. And you can get toppled, which means basically you get stunned for a few turns. If you played 13, think of it as the stagger meter. So that's kind of like the risk of having it there. But on that same token, you could also unstack, which is kind of nice. And when you unstack, you have all 6. They don't do as much damage because your stats combine when you stack like this. But you have no risk of getting toppled or stunned or anything like that. And there, yeah, exactly. It is very flexible, and there's a lot of different builds to it. And now the other thing too is that something is in your starting 10, you get points for it. Basically, you get Mirage points, and these kind of work as Final Fantasy X's sphere grid. So these also allow you to transmogrify the person and make them into a different size to go back into the flexibility of the builds. And it's just like the sphere grid in the sense that you could actually you learn abilities and whatnot with some of these doing other things like you know, new abilities. It changes up the size too, so the strategy could always be really flexible. And they don't actually have to fight in order to get the points. They just have to be in that starting 10. And any save point in the game you go to, it allows you to change out that starting 10. So from that, there's a whole bunch of different other things, the other things that you could come across as well, like various quest givers and different items you could find. A lot of optional bosses as well. And like stuff like this, I'm pretty certain is going to be a little optional event. I see it as being kind of like that. Yeah, if I were to compare it to a game, I would consider it to almost a more strategic Pokemon. The catching system's a little bit different. It does this right here, which is in Prism, and that's how you catch it. It still does like the wiggle 3 times thing that Pokemon does, which is kind of funny. But if you press start, you'll see that after using Libra, you'll be able to see right there with the Pristunity, and you can only catch it after that Pristunity has actually been made. So, for example, like some of them, it's like exploit weakness to fire, right? If it's like Bablis was that. So if you use fire, foxfire, whatever, any sort of fire elemental against it, you'll have a chance to catch it, and it makes like a huge glow. And then when it's shrouded in that glowing form, you'll be able to go ahead and catch it. It's only when that happens though, and it's still not an exact like 100% chance that you get it. Yeah, so there's a little bit of RNG that it works towards as well, which is kind of cool. You know. And there you go. So stuff like that you can get 3 potions from. And you could actually change the size of the main characters as well. They kind of flow into the strategy. So right now I'm missing a medium unit. So I can't, like, if you're wondering why I don't have Lon. So if you didn't know from Record Keeper, because I guess they added this now. Lon, and you know, for first time turning in, Lon is the dude, and Rain is the sister. So I have him small just because I haven't been able to catch a medium unit yet. And there's also a Pokedex too I'd like to add. We haven't gotten there. It's not something like in Pokemon where you carry it on you. It's like a room that you go to, and you could check to see like the status of everything that you have caught or not caught. So I can't evolve anything yet. I would show you what it looks like. You can, like I said, you can make the Choco Chick right here. If you unlock this right here, Transfiguration at level 10, you can make him into the actual Choco Bow. And I'll give him Cure too, because I don't think we have a Cure unit yet. So yeah, we actually don't. That was our first one, so he'll be important later on. The Mini Golem, this guy, he could do some damage, but I'm not too much of a fan of him. That's exactly what I was saying too, man. Like when I first started, I was like, I'm really happy with the art design, because like the cell shading work, I know that the developing team right now is pretty scumbaggy, but it's a reason why Borderlands 2, for example, will be a classic for a very long time to come, and it's because of the cell shading that it's almost like the Naruto Storm games. There's not really a way to gauge Final Fantasy VII hasn't aged well in terms of its graphics. The cell shading and the chibi style are going to make it to where it could age well for a very long time to come, because that style can't really change. If they try to do a realistic sense like what 7 was going for, then, you know, it would be a different story. No, that's 100% right, and that's exactly why it needs a remake. I was talking about it over with T today, man, and because, you know, he went and he played through it today because of his company and whatnot. Touchpad is the map, by the way, just in case you wanted to like map out where you wanted to go. So I was talking about it with T today, and this guy was asking, like, you know, what's your favorite game in the series, and what's this and what's that, and I was telling him that Like, and after talking to him, it kind of opened up my eyes that... Oh, whoa, this is a new enemy. Is this the master behind the... Oh, it is! Oh, we got a baby behemoth! If we kill him, can we get the behemoth then? Baby behemoth. Let's get this guy. Yeah, that would be a really good idea, actually. But anyways, what I was saying was, Oh, we can! Okay, the chain broke. Alright. Let's see what we need to get this guy. Use physical attacks to have a chance to create a opportunity. You know what? I'm actually gonna... Do I have cure yet? I don't. I don't want to do too much damage yet, and she's the damage dealer, so... Rain, do your thing. Alright, we have a chance. One, 2, 3. We got it! That's huge! Probably pretty rare too, I'm assuming, because it came with the guard boss. We got the baby behemoth. Another cool thing is that they have really cool, like, snarky little comments. So don't rockabye this baby, you'll be sorry when it counters. The horns are plenty sharp. You probably have some theories about what it turns into when it grows up. Your theory is probably correct. So just kind of stuff like that. They have a lot of really funny Final Fantasy references in it, man, that are... If you've played the series, you'll get a laugh out of any of it. So, going back to what I was saying, T was talking to me, and he was asking, you know, like, favorite in the series and what... Oh, it's a medium too. Sick. Okay. And he was asking my favorite in the series. Of course, you know, I tell him, well, Tactics is the GOAT. You know, there's no question about it. And he goes, well, you know, what are your other favorites in the series and all this and that. So I tell him how much I love, you know, like 10, 7, and so on. And I realized after he said it that I understand now as to why I'm so hyped for the 7 remake. And the reason behind it is pretty simple, and I don't know how I was just not thinking like this. The reason why is because I realized when I was talking to him, right? As much as Tactics is my favorite game of all time, Tactics will not be touched. Tactics is the all-time GOAT. I've realized that the thing about Tactics is I don't want that game to be touched. It is what I believe to be perfection at its closest form. I don't think anything will touch Tactics in terms of like my favorite towards it. It is the GOAT of all GOATs. I don't want the graphics touched. I don't want the story touched. I don't want anything touched. It is perfect. I could play that game 20 years from now and still have the fantastic experience. Final Fantasy X, right? My second favorite game. Fantastic as well. The remake, the remaster, kind of helped a lot of the issues that they had with the one-off translation stuff, some issues with text, or some issues with soundtrack clipping, you know, whatever. 7, on the other hand, doesn't have any of that. It is a top 3 game of mine, and it hasn't been touched since 1997, unless you count like the Switch, Xbox, and PS4 ports that they were kind of recent. But they didn't really update anything. They added the translation fix of "This guy are sick," and that was pretty much it. The reason why I think that the Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to be just the all-time most hype is just simply because of the fact that it hasn't had any of that opportunity, you know. So now that we have, and we're going to see a chance to see that, I've realized now, like, that is why I'm so hyped for it. So 7's like Star Wars, it was limited by the technology of the time, and it could... Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. You're absolutely right. So anyways, I guess we just got hit with our first blindness. And we're gonna go ahead and try and pick up this thing. And we do! Imprisoning successful. You know what I hope they have? Justin, a knack with high resistance to fire. Its teeth are like hot coals. You could grill a hamburger in there if you keep its mouth open. That is German efficiency at its finest. What I am really hoping that they have, oh man, I forget the enemy name. Is it Skull Eater? The thing from Final Fantasy V that's like the nutkin on Peds. It that thing is there, and you hit it, and it's just like it counters for everything that you got. It's like a Skull Eater, or I just remember it being like a nutkin that has gone postal, and it was really hard to fight against because of the whole counter thing. It's kind of like the old Tonberry thing, where the more you hit it, the harder it would just come after you. I remember fighting against that in 5, and I was so upset when I just got wiped. And they were in some like one-off cave too, just some random cave. So I'll have to find it. My chat isn't working right now, figures. Hold on, I'm gonna try and refresh. But if I could go ahead and find that, I want to make that would be awesome if they had that in this game. I'm already really impressed with all the amount of Final Fantasy content that they've had in here, all of the remakes, soundtracks, and all that stuff. And there was even an anime opening. The anime opening was really like swellly animated. So it kind of gave you a look at who's going to be in the game, by the way, and the chibi form. So I know you said earlier when we were talking on Discord, you said about Ferris. I did not see Ferris in the opening. I did see Warrior of Light, Lightning, Cloud, Tidus, and Squall. And I bought the collector's edition of this game, the Maxima version, and it came with Balthier, Sora, Sephiroth, and someone else. With that said, I don't know what that means yet. Oh, Edgar's in the game too. Wow, they have a lot of people then. That's gonna be really cool. Oh, and Vivi too. I know Vivi just only because of the video that you sent. Yeah, you have to let me know what you think about the with the Japanese VA. I'm really stoked with it so far. It's just that you know, I did the whole poll last night, but I'd be lying if I said I kind of want to see how they do with the English voice acting. I could always search it up on YouTube. First off, because I'm so used to Yuna's voice actor. Second off, because the last time I've heard Vivi speak was Kingdom Hearts 2. That was the only time I think they've ever had a voice actor for him. So I want to make sure they do justice with that. There's some voice actors that I've seen where it's like, that person did not fit the voice at all, and it's others where, like Ramza pre-War of the Lions, that's exactly how I would imagine. You know, I think every voice actor in Tactics did a fantastic job. That's pretty much how I imagined them to speak before, long before I knew the War of the Lions was a thing. So, and speaking with the whole voice actor thing, I think from what I've seen so far with the 7 remake and a lot of what I've heard, they're doing a really good job with the dub. A lot of my buddies in Cologne and people who travel all around to go to Gamescom this past week, they ranted and raved about even the German translations were perfect. And that is hard to come by, especially for my German speakers in the chat. You guys know we get screwed over in our translations. It's brutal. So to see that, to hear that, I was really happy. I guess that's all completely walled off, so we'll just let that be. But yeah, I was really happy to see that. Oh, you mean like Delita in a World of Final Fantasy style? Or Delita in like a 7 remake style? I mean, I guess I would agree, like, the closest thing I think we're ever going to get to something Tactics E in a new style is when, for patch 4.1 of 14, when Yasumi Matsuno did that fantastic drawing, the Legend Returns patch. I still remember the name. I remember I was actually at your house, Natalia, when I watched that reveal trailer, and I was like, just started pretty much in tears because they announced that. And I remember when they showed that drawing, I was like, how is Yasumi Matsuno this good? This guy is incredible. But that style, I think, may be the closest we'll ever get to a drawing style to what a tactics style would look like. Now I know Yasumi Matsuno is kind of quoted semi-recently actually saying that he wants to make another tactics game before he dies, which, I mean, that's hopefully going to be never. But with the 14 popularity and him kind of going back to Square after all these years, we might see it. And I don't know how he would look in like a 7 remake style. Like I said, the art behind Tactics is just so perfect. I can't complain. If there's any game in the series that really needs a remake besides 7, it's 100% got to be Final Fantasy VI. I couldn't even imagine what a Ria de Mezzo character would look like in 7 remake graphics. I can't say I've actually ever heard of Wonder Boy, man. You have to text me some of the details about it or company who makes it. Yeah, I really appreciate games that are cel shaded and have that kind of drawing. It's the reason why I love the Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 in particular. The graphics and all that stuff is a real nostalgic game for me. Oh, I know, that's what I'm saying. Like anything from a Ria de Mezzo Caractere to... Okay, I guess they got handled. A Ria de Mezzo Caractere to the end of the world, to that scene where it's like Earth or Gaia or Terra or whatever. I don't even remember what the planet's called then. Seeing that blow up in HD, yeah, that would be very, very epic. We don't say that word a lot here, but we're gonna say it there. I think the opera scene would perhaps be my favorite part, because I have a feeling they would use the Distant Worlds orchestrion for it, and the Distant Worlds Ria de Mezzo Caractere is just... I've never seen so many people cry at an orchestra before, and I did when I saw Ria de Mezzo Caractere live. So if they had that similar to how the Those Who Fight Further remake version is kind of the orchestrated version, I couldn't even imagine what that would do. I would literally have a save there, and that's not even that pivotal part of a game. Oh. Oh, he went full Chad mode. He's done. Huh? Oh, whoa! It looks so cool. It's a wall. He one-tapped. Oh no, he's using his Dissidia ultimate. Oh, that's so cool. What a nod to detail. The brigade captain just turned into Chad. I can't think of... Is Divine Light was the finisher? Oh man. It's wall.
あなたはこれよりウォーリアー・オブ・ライトを名乗りなさい。
Warrior of Lighto.
まさか私が。
ええ、コーネリアに伝わる光の戦士伝説、名もなき勇者の心に宿る力、ウォーリアー・オブ・ライト。
Brigade Captain, no longer. He's the Warrior of Lighto.
あなたこそこの国のセーバーとなるアプリカントだったのです。
アプリカント？セイバー？
セイバーとは
Oh,
歴史の
Saber?
天気などに現れる突如奇跡の力に目覚める救世主のことです。またその光を秘めているものを候補者アプリカントと呼びます。ウォーリアー・オブ・ライトの伝説は我がコーネリアだけのものですが、その他のアプリカントは
Mediums for other champions. You know what that means? We're gonna be in for quite a ride.
ウォーリアー・オブ・ライト。
Warrior of Lighto. I don't know if they're gonna make a second one. This Maxima pack is pretty much the second one. Oh, actually, I should note that, Mr. Justin. This expansion that they added a whole bunch of characters, man. Zach's on the front cover of the game, and he wasn't even in the original. So they might have added. I don't know how recently you've looked into the World of Final Fantasy, but it's possible that they actually added him, and we just didn't even know. Because I know for sure they added Zach. I mean, the lad's on the front cover. Oh god, it reminds me of the Chocobo Eater fight. He's a homunculus. Listen to that screech.
セーラ姫を下がってください。
あれが敵のボスだな。
ラン、兵士は人間っぽい
All right.
手加減しなさいよ。
大丈夫大丈夫。弱い者いじめはしないって。
分かってるのはオッケー。
He has a lot of health.
ラン、めっ
Um,
ちゃでっかいのです。
we're gonna play defensively here.
何か高くなったん。
What do they feed this guy? Super Gobsmacker. Holy. Okay, it was probably not the smartest to not have a cure person in here. Can we take out the guy in the back, maybe? It looks like he has less health. Maybe I could sleep Giant Goblin. Oh, or not. We'll focus on the commander now. Maybe he will lose control of the big man. He's almost dead. Oh my god. The first misclicks of hopefully none. I can't believe I just did that. Okay, I got a critical at least after. I feel like a complete moron. I've never misclicked since I played Final Fantasy III on the DS. Ironically enough, the same exact style of menu. If you guys were here last night, I was so happy that they had this. I should have been careful because I guess it's gonna chase me no matter where I go. That is. It's all good. We'll recover. That was strategic. That was strategic. There was. How much else this guy got? Almost 3K. That's quite a bit. We could just unstack here for strategic balance. That's what we're gonna do. We're going with the high IQ maneuver because I don't want to be stunned. Yeah. Andre 3000. That's absolutely right. We'll go back to stack so we can't get any ramifications for toppling. We have a whole bunch of potions, so I'm not too worried. This guy is kind of a tank, though. Like, for sure he's taking a whole bunch of damage. We're really fast, though. That definitely helps. Oh, nice critical hit. I've been really lucky with those so far. 197. Should almost be done. Oh, he got lucky with the crit. Maybe one more hit. For sure he's got to go. Love to see it. 2400 XP, not bad at all. We got a Mega Phoenix, an Arma Gem, and a Phoenix Down. I haven't had to use a Phoenix Down yet. Hopefully I don't have to. But that's still very nice to have regardless.
なんとかなったな。
あれ、この兵も人間じゃなくてミラージュだったの？
え、そんな。彼らは特権階級クリエイターになるために戦っている人間のはずです。一体何が？
Oh, the plot thickens. What happened to this poor lad? Regardless, it's alright, you guys. We saved the day. Cornelia is saved. Oh, we got a cutscene. Never mind. It reminds me of the Dark Knight armor from Final Fantasy III. And Tactics as well, actually. Well, what's going on here? Oh, I think we found the big bad. It looks kind of like Shiva, but it's not. Whoa. It looks kind of like a mixture of the Bard and Dark Knight from Tactics. I really like that armor, especially in the chibi style. That's cool. It kind of reminds me of the beginning of 14 with Gaius and the Arcadian Empire. Or Arcadian? Gal. I don't even know. There's so many empires. Arcadian is Final Fantasy 12. So this is new. Stacking mirages with abilities of like elements will cause abilities to layer. For example, if you have Fire, and Fire, you will get Fire-Ga. If you stack mirages that use physical weapons like swords, the stack will be able to wield combo abilities like Cross Slash. Nice Final Fantasy VII reference there. And finally, some L-size characters have super abilities. For example, Giant Ring can wield one called the Channel Element. So that's one we've been using. Tama will have one eventually, but she's not big enough yet. So I guess that will be coming up when we can get her to like level 10 or 20 is her transfiguration. Let's go ahead and return to Ninewood Hills then. I think we could look at the Pokédex now. Or I guess not. It's all good. I want to show you Cornelia anyways, Justin. You'll know immediately from the theme, and you'll probably be as ecstatic about it as I was. There you go.
そのままゴブリンの住処になってしまったみたいなのです。
I really like the re-orchestration of this.
指揮する者がいない烏合のミラージュなら野生のものと変わりはない。
この世界でミラージュがいるのは当たり前のことですからね。
光の戦士もいるしな。
そうですね。
No,
今後もバハ
he
ム
has a
ート軍
crush
は
on
進行
Base
してこないと
Princess
は限り
Sarah.
ません。どこか他の国と同盟を結ぶなり相互の支援と協力を頼みたいところですが。
そういえば最近反連邦活動を始めた国家規模の大きな組織があると聞きました。その組織に協力を求めてみてはいかがでしょう。名は確かツイン S。
League of S.
どこで連絡が取れるのでしょう。
北のサロニアの領主が連絡を取っているらしい。
Saronia, Final Fantasy 3. Ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're probably headed next.
あそこはまだ非連邦国でしたね。
はい。よければ私が使者としてツイン S のことを聞いてまいりましょう。
しかしサロニアまでは多くのミラージュがいる場所を抜けていかなければなりませんし、それに。
お、なら俺たちが行こうか。
そうね。ウォーリアさんたちはまだここでゴブリンたちに睨みを聞かせとかないと。
Protect her smile. Do it for her.
離れちゃダメだって。その点俺たちはミラージュ集めの旅を始めたば
Gotta
か
be
で
proud of the warrior.
目的地もないし。
Ezreal, stop with this nonsense.
言葉に甘え
They're brother and sister.
ランが言うようにミラージュ集めのツイン
But yeah, Warrior and Sarah, they've been around since 1987.
ならば我がコーネリアの使者である証として書簡をお渡
The
しし
original
ます
ship.
よろしくお願いします。
はい。
次の行き先も決まりだな。それじゃあまたな。
バイバイなのです。じゃあ失礼します。
Obtain the Cornelian letter. Obtain the Cornelian signet. Oh god, could you imagine? Sometimes I laugh at my own jokes too much. Alright, so here's the remaster of the castle theme from Final Fantasy 1. I wanted to walk back in here so you could listen to it. Very impressed with this as well. Like, seriously, every song that they've done so far, I've been like really happy about it and just stoked that they have it in here. So yeah, I'm really impressed with just all of the reorchestrations and many more to come too. As stated, we're going to be going to Saronia, which is Final Fantasy 3, little two kingdom state at the second half of Final Fantasy 3. And that Cactar guy over there is the train, by the way. You can kind of talk to him and you could go around the world without using the teleport. No, we can give this guy the earthen hammer. Look at how happy he is. 5 high potions. Yeah, they give Mustadio the apple emoji treatment. The world of Final Fantasy causes violence. Hear it here first. I guess we're supposed to talk to the Cactar Express man. Oh, we're going to Saronia already? I guess we're going just straight on the train. I thought we were going to have to go through a dungeon. I thought we were going to have to go through... in before Black Waltz number 3 jumps in front of the train again. What's it going to be? This isn't the Saronia that I remember. Oh, that's why. Oh, the Pyreglow Forest. That's reminiscent of the Pyre Flies. Final Fantasy X reference there. Cool. This place looks really nice. a Mirage the Sizzle ability, so that the Black Fox that we got, that'll be the one. Final Fantasy since 6, 7, 8, yeah, 8, you have like the first dream sequences in the train. 9 has with, yeah, Steiner and Garnett. 10 doesn't have trains. Whoa, what is that? New Mirages. Oh, it's actually a cockatrice. See if we can get it to topple, because I want to get that. Might be kind of rare. Usually those that stack are. I'm pretty sure I have some sort of ability. Topple strength is medium here. Didn't get it to another topple strength medium. Oh, there we go. It's wobbly. Guess we're just gonna have to kill it and try and find another one. It's too bad. I'm certain we'll run into a lot more though. Did 12 have a train? Oh man, I'm trying to think. I don't think, no, it just had airships and sky pirates. 13's opening was the trains, and then 14. Yeah, I guess you're right. That was kind of like a staple, but yeah, they had shoe puffs. That's absolutely right. They had the Elephant Man. I was gonna say, is that Moo completely white? And it is. It is a Reaver Moo. Another new enemy we got. So that's nice. We'll see what his thing is. What his imprisonmentunity is. Yeah, Risey Shoe Puff. What were those? That was a distinguished race of people, and they had some really weird name. The Heebzola or something. Use fire attacks. No! God dang it! I should have unstacked. That was my bad. God dang it. Yeah, Ride Z Shoe Puff. I don't remember what, yeah, they were blue Jar Jar Binks. You're absolutely right. I honestly do not remember what they were called. The, God. I don't remember. I'm gonna search this up real quick. The High Pillow. That's what they were called. The Blue Smurf people. Yep. The old High Pillow. I think there was one in 10-2. There was one that was on the airship, right? I don't remember what it did, but I could have sworn that they had one. I think he was actually the bartender. God, Final Fantasy X-2 was a ride. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Dude, I just try to forget about that game, even though I'm like close to replaying it after I... Is that another baby math? Okay. We'll take out the Reaver Moose and wait, no, I said that backwards. We take out the baby Hemoth and then I'll unstack on Lon's side, and that should... I think Tama alone will not kill it. Hope and pray, because I really want one of these things. Wait, what status effect do we have? Are we silenced? There's no way. Do I not have a... Oh, man. When did I get silenced? Dude, I haven't played Final Fantasy X-2
やったな。
in so long. I can't even think. I think I was a sophomore in high school, man. The PS Vita version had just come out. I'm thinking I was a sophomore in high school. Played crazily Final Fantasy X. Absolutely could not do Final Fantasy X-2. It all started when you had that really weird, yeah, I didn't have any echo herbs on me. When you had that really, really weird flip game with like what's in here? It's level 13. It's a strong monster, but we could risk it. It's twice our level.
遠慮します。
That weird coin flip game with Shinra at the tournament. Oh, what the? Moogles? We have a Moogie and we have a dual lizard. Okay. We're walking away with somebody here. Dual lizard needs a once per battle, so that's hard to do. And the Moogie needs. You have to cure it! Hopefully potions work. Oh man. Okay, we gotta play our cards right. I'm gonna completely get rid of one Moogle. That was really lucky. And I'm gonna try and use a potion on this one. Okay. No, no, no. Alright. Give it to me. We did it. The Final Fantasy staple, ladies and gentlemen. We have gotten the Moogie. Let's go ahead and get the dual lizard as well. Alright. Wow, the thing is like 5 HP. Do we go back to back? We do! Huge! Scenes at the local. Oh, that's not good. I guess when you're toppled, you have a higher chance of missing because, man. Regardless, that is scenes right there. Absolutely love to see it. One body, twice the lizard. Rat battles itself regularly, but always loses. That's because it's put so much poison on the mic, it melts. Poor lad. Make the Moogle noise. Everyone's favorite fuzzball with the funny way of talking. Attacks and heals and uses funny dances. Apparently they're willing to take any job if they get a role in the story. Could you imagine? The one dual lizard is Moon Man, the other one is Sun Man. Oh god. This thing has 3 phases too. Poison, strength, okay. I hate to say it, but I think we might have to get rid of the Mandy. There's a bigger Moogle. We're for sure. We could fly with it? What? The Moogle doesn't seem... Okay, that's really big. The Cure Mirror Jewel will allow me to put Cure on any of the characters, which is really nice. But the Moogle itself doesn't seem too real effective. Gotta love them though, right? It's a series staple. We're gonna have to get rid of the Mandy here. I know it sucks. But I feel like he's not really too useful. In a forest, I wouldn't want to be using the grass type. We'll use him. The Black Knack is going to have the Sizzle attack. I'm assuming that's going to be more fire-based, so we'll use that. Peak Final Fantasy IX, yes. Finding out that someone's race was eradicated and all they got was just a little Moogle. And then Kenna makes everyone dinner. I think that's Babliz. I really want to start using because look at that, 3 forms. We could freeze water. We'll be able to use Stroll with them, and we'll start working our way over here so we can get Transfiguration level 15. That's a little bit later, but it's all good. Isn't Aiko like 9 years old or something, man? I forget how old she is, but she is definitely not someone that I think you could legally give a head pat to. Alright, where are you, Black Knack? Cool. You know, I hate to do this too. This might be the unpopular opinion, but I think we're gonna put the Dual Lizard over the Oh, he's on the right one's head. I like the baby Emeth. We're keeping the baby Emeth, but we're gonna have to get rid of the Copper Gnome. We're gonna go back down and we're gonna try and catch the other 2. I said many times last night that what I'm doing is rebranding the channel to be more Final Fantasy based. And as a result of which, no casuals. We're going full completionist, everything. Everything. We're getting everything. Every monster that could be got is going to be got. So we're gonna try and get the. What are we missing? When I unstack, why do they not know what to do? Oh, Tama still doesn't know what to do. Because their Reaver Moo must have a chance to give you confusion. Oh god. You know, I don't know if that's something that you should be doing. When I played this game, I don't think Shaq was the first person to come to my mind. We're just gonna have to defend until... until confusion's out, because I really want to catch this thing. I don't know what to do. I don't know if that's a good crossover. That's a tough one. We're just gonna defend it until either one of these guys could use fire. Literally the only characters I need to use fire can't use fire. It's back! Alright, sizzle us to victory here. Red Fang. Red Fang. Oh, don't kill it. Every single goddamn time. Imagine little Brill and Bolo. Oh man, I hope I never have to imagine that. I'm not even imagining that in my head because that's just so cursed. Like, I couldn't imagine any sports star or anything like that. The chibi format stays for Final Fantasy. Simple as, end of story, nothing else, cheers, that's all. I guess it's good that I keep failing at these because after putting in the red knack and or the black knack and the dual lizard, they're a little bit below. I actually did see that a very long time ago. I remember seeing that on YouTube back when they used to do a whole bunch of video game crossovers. I think Robot Chicken as a show it's gone. I could be wrong there. Feel free to prove me wrong. But I remember The one in particular I remember the most that I thought was hilarious was when they did the Resident Evil Mario Kart crossover, and it's like Mario Kart, and at the end of it, it shows Yoshi going into Raccoon City, and then he just gets jumped by a whole bunch of zombies. So it is gone. Yeah, I don't see it on Cartoon Network anymore, or at night. So I figured that it probably was. Oh, it's back! There's a new season in September. I don't know how much it's going to have changed, but hopefully not a lot, because I know that show for sure had a following when it was, in its earlier stages. I know it had a pretty big following. That's what the Wikipedia listed. Interesting. It's probably going back to Cartoon Network, which is a tough time slot. I was thinking it would probably go at what World Peace's time slot used to be, like midnight on Saturday, but Toonami's pretty much back in action in Cartoon Network with all the, they have a whole bunch of anime there now. I know that Super is being updated there weekly. I think Shippuden is as well. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. They usually have a lot of other one-off shows like Black Clover or Hunter x Hunter. Okay. You know, we're going to be smart. We are going to take him out early here and try and get a topple. Because I want both the cockatrice and the moo. The Reaver moo. We just need to get it to actually topple. Oh, it's almost there. We're gonna unstack. Dual Lizard. One more hit should do it. That is huge. Okay. We'll for sure kill the Reaver move, but we know how to get it at least, so let's get the cockatrice. Physical attacks. Awesome. Super easy. We'll just use... There we go. He needs to get Red Fang, so we'll have to wait a turn on that. Completely okay. But we could use her to imprison and hopefully get the cockatrice. Nope. Next turn, next turn. It's alright. Oh shoot, she's almost dead. It's not dead. Oh, please. Don't die. Did it die of its burn? Oh, now the cockatrice is gonna be super annoying. Gosh, that is unfortunate. Come on. Come on. What the hell? It's gonna be like the Mandragora all over again. Finally, get in there. We're never using you, but get in. I don't even know if the move was going to be good, but I want to keep it. Bird with a poisonous beak that can sometimes insta-KO its prey. It doesn't have the flutter ability, which may be attributed to the fact that its wings are eyebrows. At least it could do it keeps us bad boys better trimmed. Well, into the Pokebox you go. Instant death, though. Might be useful later. I'm gonna go back to the bottom and just heal. We need to get the Reaver Moo, and that is it. That'll be the last one, and we can continue on the story here. I'm just doing it now because I feel like it's easier to do now as opposed to doing it later. All moves, regular moves. Because later I feel like we're just gonna have a whole bunch of super overpowered mirages. And going to these lower areas, probably not the easiest thing to do. So I'll take our heal and our low level and be happy with it. I believe these say, or these full heal you, and they do. Kind of nice. So let's just get the Reaver Moo, and you know what? We're gonna go balls to the wall, and we're gonna try and fight our first Mire Lurk, or whatever it's called. That'll be a fight, but I think we could do it. At the very least, it was good to get this experience because I want to keep the Dual Lizard. I kind of like it. So getting the experience points for it, since it was really far behind, it's now level 5. It should be like level 7, 8. It's okay, it'll catch up. But I like that we had to do a little bit of a detour there, just because of the fact that it gave it time to almost balance with the rest of the party. It's just going to be a matter of finding the dreaded Reaver Moo now. It might be on the second screen only. Okay. Alright, we're going to play it smart. We're just going to get rid of the Moos first. So that Lehayan Punch ability is the one that we're going to unstack. That's the one that causes confusion. We're going to get rid of the Moo. And we're just gonna straight focus on trying to topple it. I believe over here we have some decent hitters. We're gonna save that just for fire damage sake. There we go, we have our first bit of wobbliness. It's really almost there. And down she goes. And look who is next up to hit. Don't kill it. Oh my god. I guess that's one of the downfalls of level grinding. That sucks, man. I think in the second screen up here, I think you could fight like 3 at a time. The stack part sucks because they're just so annoying. I wish we could just fight against like a regular one that wasn't stacked, because by the time that we topple, I can't believe I said that. By the time that we topple the cockatrice stack, you kind of can't do anything because the health is way too low. Oh, look at that. I think we... Beautiful! We conjured it. Alright. No one got confused. Oh man, we're rolling now. Okay, we're gonna, just for safety precaution, we're just gonna use a potion on Rain. We can just kind of throw an attack here with the Dual Lizard. We're gonna use Foxfire on one. And then we'll have him... We'll defend until next turn. Also defend until next turn. If we can get this in Prism here, it'd be nice. No, I figured. These things are way too annoying to be nice to me. So we'll use the other one on the other one. Now we have 2 chances here. With that, I'm cool with just stacking, trying to get the HP up. Really? It's gonna wiggle 3 times and do that to me. God, I knew these things were annoying. There we go. Get in. Out of this game. Hopefully we never have to deal with those again. Alright, Moo originally found in a place called the River Bell, so why is it called the Reaver Moo? Well, kids, that's because it was mistranslated in that other game. However, the idea of a cute, fluffy River Mirage plundering grimoire was so charming that we decided, what the hey, and that's how mistakes live forever. Well, beautiful backstory there. I wonder what game it was mistranslated in. I don't remember River Bell from a location in Final Fantasy. Alright. This will be the first time that we're attempting this. Is this suicidal? Yes. Are we risking it for the biscuit? Absolutely. This wouldn't be a delete of this stream if we didn't risk it for the biscuit, so let's get it. It probably couldn't be that hard. It's only level 13. Let's get it. Who is it? Sharknado. Oh, God. Non-critical, this won't be too bad. I take back everything. Oh. Didn't that lad give us pipe? He did. We'll be careful here. We resist. Okay. Huge. This is winnable at the cost of items. One down. Love to see it. Don't love to see that critical hit. Or that. Please don't fall. That is not good. They'll be back up next turn. I'm going to start using abilities now. I think the reason as to why water... Are you serious? This wasn't the best idea to fight these guys. Phoenix down, I guess. Is there any ability I can do? Cross slash. See how it does anything cool. 289 damage. Not too shabby. We'll get them stacked. Get a potion used. Man, no, don't topple. Are you serious? It's so close to death. Okay. At the very least, we're going to get some nice XP and maybe a unit. Use fire attacks. That is very easy to do. Oh, God. Let's just use it right now. Weird that it wants its elemental resist to be the Prismatunity. I guess there's an easy way to get rid of one of them. Hopefully God's on our side here. 1, 2, 3. No way. Oh, no way! Absolute lucker dog. Sick. Okay, there's one we don't have to worry about anymore. Oh, bye, Dual Lizard. It's alright, though. We did lose a few of the high potions that we got from the quest, but to be fair, we weren't supposed to even be trying this yet. Very happy with that, and hopefully this unit that we got from it's gonna be an absolute beauty. Maybe some nice XP? 7,200. See, once again, you can't. It's just something you can't complain about there. We got the baby behemoth is now level 10, which means it can undergo its first transfiguration. We got a high potion back. An aquatic mirage with a short temper that regularly attacks swimmers. Plans to one day star in its own movie. Chomper 2, the shark will. There will never be a part 1. Cool, man. We're gonna take this one with us. We're gonna get rid of the mini golem. I wasn't a fan of it anyways. He kind of didn't do much. Sweet revenge. Cool. That is our first battle. The special battles or whatever they're called. Glad we went around and did that, because hopefully I think can provide some well-needed flexibility to the party. The transfiguration's all the way over here, so let's start working our way towards that. Here's the shark wool, water. Okay, figures it would be a water element, completely fine. Mr. Moogle is going to give us our Cure Myra Jewel, absolutely huge, and we got our first dance ability as well. Mandragora still didn't do anything. The Sylph has not learned Cure yet, for God's sake. Why hasn't this thing learned Cure? Cure isn't even on its hotbar, but it gives you Renew. Doesn't make sense. regular Moo has 5 points, almost level 10, so we'll give him Subdue and we'll wait because he's almost there at Transfiguration. That'll be our first one. The Choco Chick is also going to be working its way towards evolving. The Dual Lizard, man, 7 SP. We'll give him that. We'll give him water. And we'll leave it at that. He's good. I think that's everyone. So, oh, of course, the baby Behemoth. Beautiful. That's awesome that we got counter there. And Tama as well is going to have Kier now for sure. That's going to be a necessity. I don't know if we're ever going to really use this guy, but I guess we can give him some abilities. Maybe when he evolves he'll be cool. And Bablis, still kind of working our way over. We'll get the Bablis Prism. And we'll work our way towards, perfecting his ice. But he'll kind of use him if we're ever in a need to go against fire. Myra Jules, so this is what I'm stoked about. Is having Kier is so big, I can't even explain it. Because now, if I'm not mistaken, I could just go right here. And yeah, he only has 4 AP. But being able to have Kier on a unit that I don't need to have out, like that was really the only reason why I'd even consider using the Choco Chick, was because of its Kier. Tama as well, but now that I don't have to worry about that and I could just use it on one of the perma members, I really can't complain. So what I'm doing now is, first off, we're going to get a little bit more XP, and then I'm going to go back to the save point, and yeah. There's a way to change who strolls with you, and they find items. I just have the Choco Chick with me now. I'm cool with it, but I don't know how to change it, to be honest with you. But I like the noise that it makes. Unless the Moogle makes like the fluttering noise, I'm cool with the Chocobo Chick. I want to make sure we're going the... Yeah, cool. I don't know how big this place is going to be. Most of these locations / like dungeons are about 3-4 screens, so we'll be reaching Saronia soon. I'm assuming it's at the top of the mountain. I could be absolutely wrong, but... Or Pyregor Forest. Why did... Oh, that was the counter! I'm kind of speeding through it here. Wow, counter just one-tap the move. Huge ability to have. We also have 3k gil. I guess I can't be too worried about the high potions that we lost. We could literally buy those 3k gils a lot. From what I've seen in the shop, I don't think you could really buy anything else besides items. So that's cool that we'll be able to do that. And I'm for certain that we've gotten everything here. When looking through the tips and configurations of the game, it said there was a way to check the Pokedex. But it's only at a certain time, I guess, because we haven't had the option to do that yet. I'm sure we'll unlock it soon. And once we do that, I hope like it will do like what Pokemon actually does. And kind of gives you the location where the Pokemon's at, because it'd be cool to see like, oh, you're missing something from here, and I could just go back and get it. Same thing with the location of all the Mire Lurks. I know it's keep saying the Fallout monster, but whatever those things are called, the black box things, whatever those are, because there's one at the very beginning of the game that's like level 22. I won't be able to do that for a while, because that level 13 one really, it was difficult, and we won, we got our unit, but at the same time it was a little bit difficult. We did have to use the high potions that we got from the quest line, so hopefully, I don't get too greedy, but the level 22 one is obviously going to be 9 levels harder than that, so we're definitely not ready for that. I'm willing to take risks, but these risks are going to be calculated risks. That is not a calculated risk. That is really high risk and pretty decently high reward, I'd argue. I mean, having a level 22 unit right now, whatever it is, it'd probably be pretty nice to have, so... And one more thing is I'm assuming that those monsters in... Excuse me. Those monsters in those boxes are probably only to be fought in there. I don't see them being fought in just like anywhere else, or else it'd kind of defeat the point of having those in certain locations. Oh, found something. Yeah, Forest Choco, bro. Oh, I misclicked, didn't even get to see what it was. Hopefully it was a good item. We're almost at our location, but we're gonna explore everything because chests are in the real off corners of the map, and I will say that chests so far have, oh man, 3 dual lizards, 4 dual lizards, and see the last one. Chests so far have been really nice to me, and they've given me quite a few really good items. Nothing up here. I guess it was just there for the aesthetic. Hopefully the one over on the south side of where we're supposed to go is going to have one. Okay, it does. Oh my god, figures. Oh, the random encounter rate. Okay, that's another dance I guess the Moogle learns. I like the fact that it can dance. It's kind of reminiscent of 6. Remedy, nice. I haven't seen too many elements yet, or debuffs I should say, but that'll be very useful when debuffs present themselves. We're at the ending here. I guess we can go up there, but that's not where the game is telling us to go. HP plus seed. I'm assuming that's going to work as like a power up or HP up. Probably raises it by 10 points or whatever. Considering we're probably going to have to go up to that area later, I'm just going to go to where it says we should go right now. That counter rate, I know on the actual tab says it's like a low chance or something like that. That is definitely not a low chance. It's countered quite a few times so far. Support abilities Joyride. If a Mirage has the Joyride ability, you could hop aboard it and let it carry you around. Press up, and you can switch off. We don't have that yet. We will when the baby behemoth evolves, which I guess is going to be soon. We got a save point here, so we probably got a boss fight incoming. Oh man, I hate not going to what is probably going to be a boss and not have full HP. But we're not going to run away either. Wow, we roll him. I will take that. Alright, Forest Lake. Is that who I think it is? It is. Start the hymning. Start the hymn of the faith. They're gonna have Chibi Yuna perform the most powerful scene in Final Fantasy X. Oh, they're actually performing the hymn of the faith. The first time I saw this scene, I was losing it. Still one of my favorite scenes in any Final Fantasy game, by the way. People die and Yuna dances. The face window, Final Fantasy X-2 Yuna wife. The face window, Final Fantasy X-2 open relationship Yuna.
あなた方はこの世界のものではありませんね。
まあ俺らも小さくなり忘れてるけど。
あなたは？
私はユーナ。
Watashi wa Yuna. Hey, so this is the girl that shares a voice actor with Agrius?
この世界にこれ以上の混乱はいりません。
Wait, she's fighting us? Valifor? Oh, it's Chibi Valifor.
この世界より去りなさい。
I don't want to fight against Valifor. Yuna, I'm on your side. Oh, that's not very cash money of you. Yeah, and your third doesn't even have a voice. Hashtag remake Final Fantasy IX. I don't want to fight against Yuna, but I don't want to fight against Valifor either. But we can't catch it, I'm assuming. I know we can't catch Yuna. Unprisonable. She only has a K health. Can we catch Valifor? I really doubt it, but man, that would be cool. 3k health! We'll get rid of Yuna first. Probably won't be too hard to do. I didn't know that they voice Garnet. It's probably, like you said, I'm assuming from NIP that it's Japanese only, but... Oh, because we have Kira now. It's huge. She can ride Valifor? Oh man. Come on, unstack. Oh, she's buffing herself too. We don't have Shell. She's not even riding Valifor, she's jumping top of his head. Fall. Yes! And Yuna stunned. Alright, this is our one chance we have. I'm sorry, Yuna, you're still a really good character. Goodbye. Now she just looks all sad. Looks like she finds out that summoners die at the end of their journey in the final Aeon. She exactly right. She looks like the Titanic scene, but without the boat and instead with Valifor. She looks like she found out that her BF didn't actually exist. Can we keep Valifor? She found out that people die when they are killed. Can you imagine Orin in this game? What a lad that would be. Maybe I can get it to be poisoned. Nope. Valifor is very strong. Thunder might... Is he resistant to... He's resistant to ice? Why is he resistant to ice? I can't change out people on the fly or else I would. Let me guess. Water he is... No resistance to. I guess I could just use that. Is that 200 damage? That's about what I expected. We'll just have to hit him. 237, not bad. They're out of health. Or AP, I'm sorry, so... maybe a crit or a counter here? I think that will do it. Sorry, Valifor. I still love you. Yeah, they just need to give him the trench coat and the... Oh, he already has the glasses. I guess they would just have to make him cell shade a little bit darker. A Valifor memento? Question mark? Do we get Valifor?
ファーナルース様と同じミラージュ使いの力？一体あなたたちは？
え？ファーナルースって、それって母さん。
Oh, the plot is thickening.
お母さんの名前だよ。私たちのお母さんのこと知っているんですか？
こちらに来てください。
I like Chibi Yuna. Oh no, not this song. It's Suteki.ne, but just orchestrated.
じゃあこれって。
そっか。だからあの杖、どこかで見たことある気がして。
今から100年ほど前にこの世界を救った異界よりのセイバー、ファーナルース様です。
This song does not put me in a happy mood.
どういうことだよ。母さんがセイバーだって？
Wow, they did a really good job with this reorchestration.
ファーナルース様を母と呼ぶあなた方は一体何者なのですか？
それは
記憶がそうでしたか。
その石板のファーナルース様について知ってること
Better love story than
何でもいいので
Twilight?
聞かせてください。
すみません。
Yeah, that was a really, really
私
good
もこ
scene.
の世界のものなら誰でも知っている伝説としてしか。
My favorite's still probably Yuna walking on the water.
今から100年ほど前、このグリモアルが大宮の悪魔と呼ばれる存在に滅ぼされようとした時、クゼへの道と言われるアルテマゲートを
The
使い出
Ultima
し、
Gate.
神の国より3人の御使いを呼び出して世界を救ったセイバー、それがファーナルース様です。
いかにも神話って感じの話だな。
神の国と道をつなげ世界を救うなんてすごい人なのです。
そうですね。
Susan Calloway singing this song is so amazing.
世界は大宮の悪魔からは救われましたが、その後3人の御使いはこの世界に残りました。その一人がバハムート王ブレンディレス。
バハムートってコーネリアを襲ってきた連邦の軍。
Man, take me back to Final Fantasy
ブレ
X.
ンディレスと他の御使いは世界休戦を
It reminds me, this is like just like the
ゆっくりと世界中の国を手中に収め、連邦王国を
what's it called? Yeah, I really like the Japanese voice actors for Yuna. It's maybe the first time that I've heard it too. But This reminds me of
だって100年前の話なんだろ。
the place in 10 where you have to fight against the Metamorphosis boss, and Orange shows you the very first Jex sphere. It's literally just like that. I can't remember for the life of me what the lake is called. Lake Makalania, I believe? Or is that the frozen lake?
マジかよ。
Don't remember. This is getting me mad now. But it reminds me of just like this.
はっきりとは伝わっていません。見つかいを呼び出した時に命を落としたという話や、中には未だ彼らの居城に幽閉されている、そんな話もあります。
幽閉？おい、その居城ってのはどこにあるんだ？
居城の場所は私も知りません。見つかいの、いえ、グレンディレスの居城は誰も、バハムート軍の人間すら知らないと聞きます。
Yuna's been the most helpful character in the game so
誰も知
far.
らないってどういうことだよ。
落ち着くラン。そもそも100年前の、それも石板に書かれるような伝説の話だよ。名前が同じだけで母さんが関係してるのかどうかは分かってないでしょ。
いや、まあそうだけど、姉ちゃん本当に関係ないって思うのかよ。
大体さ、母さんの名前とか思い出してることとか、私たちの記憶がどれだけ信用できるの？で、ランに言ってもしょうがないか。
なんだよ姉ちゃん。
なんでもない。
バハムート軍のことでしたら、連邦の加盟国で話を聞いた方が情報が集まると思います。この先にあるサロニアも最近連邦に加盟したと聞いています。
マジで？それって俺たちが行こうとしてるところじゃね？
セイラさんたち知らなかったんだ。
まあでもこのまま行くしかないか。
そうね。このままツイン S のこと聞かないで戻っても何のお使いもできてない。
Yeah, no, I agree. They kept all of the ones from games, so I really like the Japanese voice actors.
いろいろ教えてくれてありがとな。
いえ、私も新しい見つかいと疑い、いきなり襲ってしまってすみませんでした。
Alright. Bye, Yuna.
非属性の魔法を使えるミラージュがい、
Alright, well, we got our fire mirages, so
さ、非属
thank you. You were the most useful character in the game thus far.
それはもう一つのラグナロク。それは新たなセイバーにより始まりし、それは誰のクゼなのか。
クゼなどいらぬ。
Wait.
幻影か。
Oh, she got away. Bard Dark Knight is
まあしかしこれ
back.
の方が性に合っている。待つのは疲れた。
We can go back to ability seeds. Okay. We can go back to 9 wood heals and get some new items from the Chocobo Kalina Mart. I think we're good right now, though.
どうした姉ちゃん。
I wanted to see what happens if we go back, considering that we just
ちょっ
missed
と
a
懐かしい
slaughter.
ような不安になるような、そんな気配を感じ
Oh,
ただ
no,
け。
Yuna is gone. That's how you switch. We're gonna keep the Moogle. Teleport stone can be used as many times as you want to rescue back to the entrance. It's a one-way trip. Nice.
戦闘でスイン殴ってやればめほら
Okay, well. onto one dungeon and onto the next. Into the ice region we go.
第6幕
Solace from the ice.
表現の休息所。
この寒さやばいって。
Oh. I guess we can go back and check the wares. Let's Charlotta Solace. Alright, looks like we gotta disguise ourselves as Lily King. This place looks really nice. And Refia? Wholesome.
おお、久しぶりの客じゃ。ようこそシェルロッタの宿へ。
Charlotta? Not a person I know.
あったけー。
あ、すみません。少し休ませてもらってもいいですか？ああ、もともとここは凍えるものの休息所として作った場所だ。
助かった。
おお、大人とはこれまた珍しい。ちょっとラン。
いけね。でもあんまり驚いてないみたい。
ああ、まあ人によっちゃ驚くだろうが、昔はもっと大人も多かったからね。
Dang, she's a boomer.
今でこそほとんど見かけなくなっちまったが、ここまでもそれほどは驚かれなかったろ。そう言われれば。
Refia, introduce yourself. I don't think I didn't see you in the back there.
大人とはいえ、気兼ねなく休んでくといいさ。何か買い物でもしていってもらえるとこっちも助かるけどね。そうよね。何か寒さをしのげそうなものあるかな。
Refia, introduce yourself. No. I want to talk to Refia. Oh, I was gonna buy stuff, but
これってカイロかな。暖かそう。
お、これなんかあったけー。
すみません。これおいくら
What
で
is
す
that?
か？まさか表現を超えようとしとるのか？
ちょっとサロニアに用があってね。
やめておけやめておけ。この時期に谷を越えるなんてただでさえ厳しいというのに、しばらく前から面倒なミラージュどもがその谷に住み着き人を襲っておる。大人とはいえすぐに殺されてしまうぞ。
へへ、ミラージュ相手ならむしろ望むところだね。
私たちミラージュ使いなんです。
Refia?
今はミラージュを集めながら
Finally?
旅をしてる最中です。
You gonna introduce yourself?
はい、なのです。ほう、ここにはいろんな客が来るが、ミラージュ使いなんぞ私も初めて会ったぞ。
Wait, her voice actor is so good.
急にすみません。私はレフィアと言います。
Aww.
この先の谷にいるミラージュのせいで、ここで足止めをされてしまっ
Wait,
て
I
いて。
really like her voice, and they're using her freelancer costume.
もう決めました。
I wonder why they. Oh, wait a minute. God, I almost said something so stupid. I was gonna say, I wonder why they chose her as opposed to Lunith or Ingus or Ark, but I realized that we're going to Saronia, so I guess they would use a Final Fantasy III character. Like I said, it's still kind of interesting that they would choose Refia as opposed to into Lunith. But I'm cool with it.
ああ、わかったわかった。ならそのマジック回路を持ってけ。ただ道中はこのレフィアも同行させてやってくれんか。白魔法もかじっとるし、役に立
And
った
she
ら。
knows white magic. She's on the squad.
俺らは構わないよ。
そうだね。白魔法が使えるなんてむしろ心強いかも。じゃあよろしくお願いするね。まあ出発まではここでゆっくりするといいさ。
Alright, the Warlock's warmer. I don't know if it really means anything, but at the very least we got Refia to join the squad. And she got a kitty? There is something on the cat's head. Old personal posting. Well, thanks, Mr. Kitty. Is there something on this thing too? I guess we can't go in front of it to check. Maybe we can go over to the actual inn area. Can we buy something from her? I guess not. Wait, that's from Final Fantasy IV, no? Yep, that is the poem from Final Fantasy IV that allows you to get the Mythgraven Blade. Beautiful reference, again. God, I can't believe I recognized that just from the opening text. I have played these games one too many times. Or, you know what, take it back. Never enough. A Refi is actually with the squad. Love to see it. Oh, wrong button. We're actually gonna go back to Ninewood Hills though, because I want to see what Chocobo Kalina has in store for us. Some kind of door. Wait, were we supposed to go back, or maybe there's like a side thing or something? Oh, I guess it's just gonna teleport us to the door. Whoa, this place is trippy. And a new character. It's Titania. Girl who forgot her name. I really like that tagline. I wonder when you even get the scene. Did I do this at a right time? Was I supposed to be here earlier? Was I supposed to be here later? There was never like an indication to come back. I'm just gonna roll with it. Whose soul will I touch? Intervention quest or a special quest you get access from the tea room. The Warrior of Light Championship medal. Huh? Oh, let's talk to her. What now? Train in Arma gems. I think we have a few of those. I thought these were the things that you put into the Myra jewels. They're a token. Okay. That's a little scary of a sentiment. This character's probably a little bit more important than what she's letting on. They're tricky to track down, but they could turn them into very special quests. You have to find them in special places. Special quests, special places, we're cooking. Let's trade in some in. Which champion would you like to awaken? Trade in. Is that how I pay for them? Okay, it is. Then what are the intervention quests? What soul will I touch? The girl who forgot her name. Or a bridge woes. Defeat the monster living in Big Bridge. What level is this? Oh, it's 5-star. We're gonna get smoked, but that's kind of really nice that we're gonna be able to see Gilg. Let's just do this one. We're gonna help the Warrior of Light. It's only 1-star, so I'm assuming that it can't be too bad. I think the Battle on the Big Bridge is probably part of the DLC expansion that I bought. I can only assume? Unless Gilg is based... Oh, we actually get like a cutscene too? Wow, these are deep. Oh shoot. Do we actually get to play as him? Because Lon and Rain are out of sight, not of mine. Final Fantasy 1 battle theme? Are we actually going to be able to play as the GOAT? Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say that'd be kind of cool. You could fight in crucial battles. So we're going to be helping them in secret. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm actually going to have to try for this one. It's not too bad. Oh yeah, this isn't going to be too bad of a fight at all. Nice critical hit there. I really wish that Rain wasn't getting hit so much. Jeez, this is a 1-star and we have an opportunity to lose. I can only imagine what that battle on the bridge is going to look like. That is endgame content at the finest, I guess. We'll get him out of here. No way, still alive. Counter! Counter! Come on, man. Alright, he's out. Wait, I can catch these? Whoa, so that was the reason behind the intervention quest. You could catch those things. I like that. I mean, I don't know what the goblin's gonna do, but welcome to the club. And we got a phoenix down from it. A mirage that travels in numbers, hits an nasty sets of ashes, but rarely attacks by biting. After all, goblin punching is the most satisfying. Wait, no, I don't. Goblin, yeah, it's fine. Cool. I wonder if that means we can get Gilg as a summon, or as a mirage.
二度といや姫が以前さらわれたことなど
Garland?
それに今のバハムート兵との戦いまるで天から誰かが助けてくれたようだったがどうやら私は本当に疲れているようだ
Cool. I wonder what that gives us, though. Actually, I think the rewards were posted in there.
何今の？あ、カーデンジェムもちゃんと手に入ってる。でも のって本人からしたらどうなってるの？時にすら干渉する無限の力。ランとレーンはここ夢とうつつと時の狭間から起こったこと、起こってること、起こることにちょっとした干渉をしたの。魂の持ち手にはあなたたちの姿すら見えていない。でもあなたたちが行ったことは結果としてその事柄に干渉する。だからここからある戦いに参加してラーンとレーンが勝てば、その結果は魂の持ち手の戦いの結果にも反映される。
なんかわかんねえけどすげえ。じゃあこっからいろんな奴らを助けて、その上ガーデンジェムも手に入っちゃうわけ？マジで至れり尽くせりじゃん。
そうだね。
I wonder if there's gonna be any rare ones, like...
ちょっとすごすぎる。やろうと思えばその逆もできるって。
I'm assuming the guild one's gonna be part of that one. And this girl probably is gonna have some sort of side quest, but...
レーンの考える神とは違うかな。
Fast response. Didn't you vote for Japanese yesterday?
私は彼女と因果を結んだから。ここにたどり着いたラーンとレーンにもちょっとだけ夢と時の力を使う権利があるっぽいの。悪用しないように気をつけます。はい。
Alright. So we got a trophy for it. I want to see what the deal is with the Armor Gem. We're gonna trade in to get Mr. Wool. What did that do though?
このセイバーの解放ってなんだ？
あなたたちが出会ったアプリカントたちを戦闘中強制的に呼び出す技を解放すること。
何それ？マジで？
We could summon them?
と言っても一時的にセイバーの力を借りるだけだから、彼らはドカンと出てきてさっと帰る感じ。ドカンさですか。それでもセイバーの力で助けてくれるならすごい助かりそうだね。
So they're just like summons from other Final Fantasies, but instead of getting Neo Bahamut or Eden,
まずはセイバーとしての資質の差。セイバーとして
they're Final Fantasy characters. Kind of cool.
覚醒に段階がある人もいるし、
stages and abilities, I wonder if that means that there's going to be a little bit of customization. We'll need armor gems, we got that much. So there's strategy behind it. Yeah, figures. We know all this, lady. Invoking isn't free, maybe it's like one time per fight. Oh, different kind of tender? What item is it to summon? Oh, okay.
お、一気にわかりやすくなったな。で、そのポイントってどうやったら貯まるんだ？
魂の削り合い。簡単に言うと、
Oh, when we get hurted and whenever we... So they're kind of like the limit break then.
まあ、それって戦ってれば自然に溜まるってことだな。
Okay, simple as... Rain is just not having it. Many champions can be found across the Grimoire, but you will only be able to call upon 3 of them. So we choose? The fact that there's more than 3 is really cool.
なんで？
呼び出すのに道をつなげる準備がいるの。だから一度に呼べるのはそれくらい。あなたたちの魂を扉にして。
So they're basically just limit breaks, like...
増やしてみるけど。なんかどう考えても穏やかな話じゃないのでご遠慮します。
There are a select few born with the potential to become powerful heroes. With the right stimuli, these mediums learn to channel their power and awaken as defenders, champions. He can be one. You can now summon him into battle. Cool. Champion medals. To obtain new champions medals, visit the tea room, and you can turn in the Arma Gem. The gauge is now right there. It fills up to a maximum of 3 stars. Simple as. Oh! Tides of Fate, Balthier. I guess that was a part of the DLC. Over Soul, that's from Dissidia. And jury's still out on the 3rd one, but hey, we got Balthier. It's always a good one. I want to see what these look like in battle. Can I buy any more? Oh, wrong button. Does Balthier have one? There's quite a few more of these, but I apparently are going to be... I lose points every time. Trade in, yeah, nope, nothing. Cool. Well, at least we have that unlocked now. I want to see what the limit break summon champion summon looks like in battle.
そこで、ああ、歩くの面倒だな。と思ってるあなた。
俺？
そう、怠け者のあなたですよ。
誰が？
どうしたの？
いや、ちょっとしたお知らせなんですけどね。聞いて驚いてください。なんと、私、セラフィーちゃんは。このウツヒルの要所要所にフードを作りました。
フード？
おお、言われてみれば腹が減ってきたな。早くそのフードのメニューを見せてくれ。
はいはい、メニューはこちらです。本日の定食はモコモコステーキで。
ちょっと、あんたがランに乗ったら話が脱線し続けるでしょ。
え、そうですよ。
え、マジ？そうなの？
そうなんですかね。
Scrambles the goat, we're okay with it.
ちょっと先に進め。
まあ簡単に言えば近道。
So we can teleport over here now. It's fast travel, yep.
メニューから一発で行きたい場所に行けるって感じです。はい。
いや、俗な言い方とかないから。
やっぱりフードメニューなんじゃ。腹減った。
だからその話はもういいって。
おお、フードメニューとフードメニューをかけてたんですね。さすがラン。
おおとも。
どっちも分かってなかったのかよ。ランとセラフィーをほっといたらいつまでも会話が先に進まないのです。よく分かったわ。
We can now teleport. Love to see it. Alright, I like their chibi style so much more. Wow, that's really effective. What's the twins' room? Oh, it's literally their bedroom, isn't it? There's minigames? Who's who? Oh, there's a character guide. Wow, there's a lot of characters. Cool. Those are the summons that we found earlier in Balthier as well. So I guess everyone... Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to click that twice. What's the Mirage Manual? This is what I was looking for. This is the compendium, the Pokédex. So, I guess we're missing quite a few still. How many are there to a page? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. So it's about 210 different ones. That's quite a bit, really. I mean, for Final Fantasy, like, first time ever doing a Pokemon game? I'm cool with it. I didn't realize that she also has a Kate Sith doll on her bed. Really nice touch. Lad's got a Moogle with sunglasses. Let's see if we can find any other references. I can't see what that book says. Guess it's of no importance to the rest of the room. Let's... What stone? Oh. We already know what those are. No, 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 we already know this. Don't lock me in place. Whoa. There wasn't singing before. Song's a banger. Another cutscene. We're going off in the local today. What happened here? Whoa. Shadow Lawn. Tonberry? He has such a deep voice. You cannot tell me that is not the voice of Kyrie from Fate. My comments just died. Gosh dang it. Where are we, lads? What happened? That has to be the voice of Kyrie from Fate. They sound the exact same. Is this like Wander's Pal? I can't read comments, I'm sorry. The Dragon's Neck Coliseum? Whoa. Well, thank you, Mr. Kyrie Kotomine from Fate. Thanks for introducing me to my doom. The Coliseum could have another crack at fighting past adversaries. These opponents will not express the story. Additionally, as you complete chapters, you will unlock unique challenges. You can repeat a challenge. You begin with full HP and MP. You can use time attack. The question is, as cool as this is... Hello, dog man. My question is, what does this give us? The Dragon's Neck Coliseum gave us some of the most broken items and even a character, for God's sake. If you trade it in, you can fight Shadow in Final Fantasy VI, of course. But I wonder what this could give us. Besides just like challenge, I'm going to save here because I want to challenge that Mirage that's sitting there. We might be dead. Oh, we're for sure dead. I didn't even stack correctly. Let's see what the deal is here. Maybe we can get an HP count. Oh wait, never mind. I think we have Cure. We have Cure. It doesn't really do that much damage. No biggie. Oh, come on. The goat. Love to see it. I was worried because we weren't even, what's it called? Our real strat. Mysterious gentleman rumored to be bend lightning to his will. According to him, he's on a temporary assignment. His full name is Milok Mercurius, but he knows everyone prefers Mel as to biting their tongue. You know, we're gonna throw this guy. He has a voice actor, and he spoke. We're throwing this lad in the squad. We're gonna get rid of Sylph. We haven't been using Sylph, so I don't know what his deal is. We found him at the Coliseum, so maybe he's good. We could challenge him again, but that doesn't really make sense. What? There's a multiplayer? There's a multiplayer? There's a multiplayer? That's so cool. What? I doubt anyone's playing right now, but I'm gonna have to go back when I don't feel like I suck and do that. That is really, really cool. Ah. Arma Gem. Phoenix Pinion, Turbo Ether, X Potion, Curse Seed. There, I asked earlier, what's the point of me doing this? We found our point. And Arma Gem alone is a huge reason to pick that up. Anyways, we're gonna head out. I'm glad we unlocked this place. We'll be back here for sure. Do you want more Arma Gems? There you go. Yep. That's what you just found out. Let's go ahead and go to Silver Park, I guess, or North Prom. We're just gonna keep getting cutscenes, aren't we? Oh, that's here. Alright. Finally! It's been like 30-45 minutes of detour, but I think we've... No more interruptions. Oh, Tomberry Man is here. He's just gonna take us to Coliseum. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's see what we got us. A bomb fragment, electro marble. Nothing too special. Sheet. We're gonna buy a few of these. Let's get 9 of them just to be safe. This reminds me of Luca's theme, but not like now that it has the actual voices behind it. That's really nice. Let's travel back to the ice region. And we're gonna go ahead and save here and end the stream for tonight. I'm gonna try and do this in about 2 to 2.5 hour increments every night. We are gonna, like, my end game is to complete this game. Maybe not 100%. We'll come back to it, but my end game is to go ahead and complete this by September 2nd, because you guys know Labor Day, I believe, is actually September 2nd, or is it September 1st? I'm trying to think. I don't know. Whichever date, September 2nd, 9:01 p.m. Final Fantasy VIII Remaster. It's coming up immediately. I'm going to be the first person to have it up. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to run through it. I'm really excited for that. I haven't played that game since I was just moving to my new house. I was in, the house I'm in now, I wouldn't really call it new. I've been in here forever. But, it was the Kings that just won the Stanley Cup, 2012. I was playing... He knows Thundara already? Alright, get this lad... And he knows Raze? Hold on. Alright, get this lad a contract. He's in the club. I was playing Final Fantasy VIII was like the last time that I played that. It was in 2012, so... I was entering my 8th grade year was the last time I played it. I haven't touched it since. I've pretty much forgotten all the plot, minus the really weird time travel nonsense. But I am really excited for the remaster. The stuff that they kind of showed off today looks just fantastic. And like I said, you guys already know I'm going to be the first person up to stream it. So, since I pre-ordered it, I already have it pre-downloaded. So the second that I am allowed, that Square allows me to play this game, it's coming up for you guys. So that'll be a really cool night, September 2nd. don't have work the next day, so expect a pretty late stream that night. I'm going to be streaming through everything, and similar to this game, we're going for the 100%er. Triple triad wins, all GFs found, everything. We're going for absolutely everything, so that'll be a really fun night. But tomorrow night and up until September 1st, we're going to be playing some World of Final Fantasy, so expect me back same time tomorrow. I'm a little tired from work today, so I did end the stream a little bit early. But regardless, tomorrow night, catch me back at the same time, about 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys for spazzing out with all this Final Fantasy reference lore and great music and great tracks reorchestrated and all the fun references that we found. So be back for more tomorrow. Anyways, as always, you guys, thank you again for tuning in. Have a nice night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy.